It has been 2 years since I started taking Forex trading seriously, and now I am into the start of the 3rd year. Hi traders, if you're new here, I am Lisa Forex, and on my YouTube channel, I am documenting my own journey from start to finish because I don't believe Forex trading or any skill, any hobby is something that you can really master in a short amount of time. Trading is hard, and we are also competing with some of the smartest people in the world because we are all playing in the same arena. But it's not a competition. I don't intend to be better than everyone else in the world. I just need to be good enough to make a consistent income every single year. And I want to share my own journey and the lessons I've learned along the way, broken up year by year. Year number 1. In the first year of my real Forex trading journey was also the time I decided to start this YouTube channel. Now, to be fully transparently honest, it wasn't the first time I've seen Forex. I had known about Forex for a little while before that, but I was just not really taking it serious, playing around with it, trying a few things here and there, but I don't believe you can really level up skill-wise when you don't really apply yourself. So the first year that I decided to apply myself, I also decided to document my journey on YouTube. So going into year 1, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. Like, I knew I wanted to do algorithmic trading with robots. I have never felt the urge to do manual trading, stare at a screen all day, doing repetitive tasks. That's why I already decided to go full on with algorithmic trading. But I hadn't really used a lot of commercial robots before, so that's what I wanted to do. Try and test a whole bunch of different robots and commercial, especially the commercial ones, because I didn't want to go down testing just random crap free EAs that you find on forums. So that's what you'll see in my YouTube channel, just me testing out a whole bunch of different robots, and from high risk expert advisors and low risk expert advisors, a whole variety of different strategies, different currencies, different trading styles. And this is where I discovered the allure of grid martingale expert advisors. So these type of expert advisors, they have a almost perfect smooth equity chart, and similar to many other beginners out there, you look at it and you think, wow, this is amazing. This strategy, it just prints money. There doesn't look like there's any risk at all. So I tested them out and I realized that is not the case. There are many accounts that get blown up, that get hidden, and the drawdowns also get hidden with tools like my FX Book and FX Blue. I also tested a whole bunch of low risk strategies with a single trade with a set take profit and stop loss, but I found they didn't really work in the long term. Some of them are really expensive, and they eventually all stopped working at some point in time. So already at this point, I was not too impressed with the commercial expert advisors, but I didn't feel like maybe I had tested enough. Maybe there were many more good ones out there, but I was just missing out on them. So I tested more and more commercial robots. At this point in time, I discovered a tool called EA Studio, which, unlike commercial robots where you are super limited in the way you can use them and the strategies and the currencies that come with them, I discovered EA Studio, which is a web-based tool that allows you to generate robots yourself, unlimited number of robots, and you can control the parameters that goes into it. And I was already hooked the first time I heard about it in a video because it sounded like the holy grail. It sounded like such a perfect match between what the tool offered and my own personality, which is analytical, not wanting to stare at charts all day, not really having an idea of which strategies I want to build up. I didn't want to have to code up and come up with my own strategies. This seemed like the perfect solution. But this took me about 6 months or so to kind of figure out all the quirks and the kinks of how to use this tool, especially because it came with a secondary tool called Express Generator, which is the coding version of the web-based tool, which I much preferred because I could automate and repeat my scripts and do testing fully automatically. Which brings me to the end of my first year taking Forex trading seriously. I had tested a whole bunch of commercial robots and had just discovered EA Studio and Express Generator. Now we are moving to year 2. So it took me about 6 months to figure out Express Generator, code it up and automate my entire testing process. At the end of January 2024, I decided to go live with this system. I took the expert advisors that I generated myself and I put them on my live DarwinX account. I honestly loved the mechanical system, how every week I would just click a button, it would generate a whole bunch of expert advisors for me. I would take those expert advisors, put them on an account, and also behind the scenes, I would also use the exact same process and tweak it a little bit to do my testing behind the scenes. My entire process of generating expert advisors, testing, and putting them on a live account honestly did not take that much time because everything was fully automated. It would take me 1 hour a week to generate expert advisors, put them on a live account, send it out to my members, and then to do the testing, extra testing to improve my existing process, it would take a few hours a month because it took about a month to do a brand new set of tests and tweaks and compare the results compared to my baseline. But since that process didn't take that much time, I had all this time on my hands, so I thought I will continue making YouTube channels and continue reviewing commercial robots because maybe there was some magical robot that I haven't discovered yet. So I tested a whole bunch of other commercial robots on my YouTube channel. And the more commercial robots I tested, the less I was impressed with them, the more I felt like I was stagnating skill-wise because managing all these commercial robots, testing them before I was making a YouTube video, I was not leveling up in my skill sets for in terms of robot trading. So as the months rolled on in this second year of my Forex trading journey, the balance between commercial robots and Express Generator and EA Studio skewed to be like this. You saw less and fewer commercial robots on my channel and more videos about EA Studio and Express Generator until the end of 2024 when I said, that's it, that's enough commercial robots. I am just wasting my time with them. So I decided to say, nope, no more. So now my channel is all about creating robots and leveling myself up as a trader. Towards the end of 2024, I started seeing stagnation in my own personal growth, especially using Express Generator and EA Studio. I knew that what I had worked because I saw it working on my live public DarwinX account. However, my portfolio was not really balanced. It was just mainly one time frame, mainly Japanese yen pairs because based on my own testing, that was what worked best. I tried branching out into different currency pairs. I tried to make a strategy work on gold, but I just could not get it profitable. So I was stuck now. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do to develop myself further as a trader, how to build a truly diversified portfolio of multiple currencies, multiple timeframes, and plus because EA Studio portfolio function is not the best. It is quite limiting in that you can only build a portfolio based on one currency, one time frame. You can't have multi-currency, multi-time frame strategies in this particular tool. So I started researching on other tools out there that potentially has better portfolio building capabilities. And this is where I discovered Strategy Quant. And oh my goodness, it is such a complex tool. But it did have the one thing that I was looking for, the ability to create portfolios with multiple timeframes, multiple strategies, and multiple currency pairs. Which brings me now to the end of my second year Forex trading. I didn't want to spend another 6 months mastering a brand new tool like I did with EA Studio and Express Generator. So I decided to take a couple of months off and just go all in on learning about Strategy Quant. Because making YouTube videos takes a long time, so I totally cut out making YouTube videos at the end of the year and just concentrated on the tool, learning best practices and leveling up my skills independent of the tool as to the best practices for algorithmic trading. Before we go on, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, DarwinX. If you're not familiar with them, they are a broker and a platform designed to reward good traders. You can get a simulated 100K account to trade. Your account then becomes your public track record, which you can then use to attract investor capital and get allocation from DarwinX themselves. There's 3 different stages. The first one is the calibration stage, which typically lasts about 2 weeks and is used by DarwinX to understand your style of trading. Then there's silver, where you can get allocation between 30 to 70K from DarwinX every single month and keep it for 3 months. And the third stage is gold, where you can receive up to 500K and keep it for 6 months. I've personally been trading with DarwinX for about a year and a half and have received multiple payouts from them and made it into Darwinia Gold. If you're a trader and want to make some extra money, like the top account, which has received over 900K in payouts, then I have a discount code below if you decide to sign up. And now we are at the start of year 3 in my Forex journey of my 5-year plan. I am honestly really happy that I took the time off to spend really leveling up myself as a trader, mastering not just the tool, but just learning about algorithmic trading in detail, especially some of the more advanced concepts like multi-market, multi-time frame testing, a whole bunch of other robustness testing that I have not covered on my channel so far. And because I was not starting from scratch, not starting at zero, I had all this knowledge from before, where I was testing and experimenting with Express Generator, finding out what works and what didn't work. I managed to get all that knowledge and place it into the brand new tool, and within a week I was able to replicate my exact process in Express Generator and EA Studio in Strategy Quant. I had automation set, I had downloaded all the data, and so I was not needing to start off at zero. Because each time you learn something, you add more knowledge. And every time you add more knowledge, it compounds over time. It's not like you ever really have to start at zero. And the more you learn, the faster you are when you restart with a new tool. And while Strategy Quant is good, it does have its quirks, its downsides, especially because it is such a complex tool compared to Express Generator and EA Studio, which is much simpler. So this year, for year 3 of my Forex trading journey, instead of looking at commercial robots, I will be experimenting with both EA Studio and Strategy Quant. Now, the goal of year 3 in my Forex trading journey is to build better diversified portfolios, because I already have a really good process on how to build profitable strategies. It's just that they weren't really balanced, which is why I am getting such huge jumps in my equity when I trade my live accounts. So with a portfolio, the idea is that because you have multiple strategies, multiple currencies, multiple timeframes, the equity chart should be very much smoother this year. What will year 4 and 5 look like? I honestly don't know. I can't set goals for year 4 and 5 just yet. Right now, the goal of year 3 is to build better diversified portfolios. I honestly don't believe you can master any skill within a short period of time, which is why I set myself for a multi-year goal and a multi-year plan. And having the mindset and setting myself up with the expectation that it will take 4 or 5 years in order to succeed also helps with my psychology. So if I have a losing month, then it's okay, because I know that I am building up my trading skills, my mindset, my resilience. Now, algorithmic trading actually comes in many different flavors. I chose one path that suits my strengths and it doesn't rely on my weaknesses. If you want to hear more about the other different types of algorithmic traders there are, then watch this video right here, where I outline the strengths, the weaknesses, the efforts involved in each and every single one. Thanks for watching. Bye.